What happens when an OnlyFans model decides to have a boyfriend/manager? Y'all already know. Some game from the GrassRoots gonna break it all down.
Taking the convo to high levels. Comment, like, and subscribe if you're enjoying Durable Minds Radio.
So we're going to be talking about the female that chooses to be the OnlyFans or the stripper having a boyfriend/manager. And we're going to break down the characteristics of that boyfriend, how emotional he can get, how controlling he can get, and how much that type of man could get in his feelings. The first clip I'm going to show y'all is a common thing that happens with the boyfriend, that he gets so emotional. He thinks the female, just because she gets a lot of attention with how she makes money, is dealing with other guys on the low. So let's check it out.
Can we talk about you kissing black men while we're married?
That is not even true. Oh my God.
Oh, we don't want to talk about that one.
We can talk about that, sure.
Okay, let's talk about it.
You had me go on Tinder dates that I didn't want to go on, and then you started calling me while we were at the karaoke bar a lot.
You asked me if you could have an open relationship.
That is no.
Oh, you didn't?
You were wanting an open relationship.
No, did you ask that? Okay, maybe I will sleep with Aaron. Did we say that?
No, that is
never?
not.
You never asked that?
No, I did not.
Oh, okay. We're gonna lie to your chat now. Okay.
We're literally not lying.
And you didn't give him the.
I did not.
Oh, okay.
Correct. I
didn't drive up on you guys together, you giving him a in the parking lot in Chinatown.
These men can't even find porn that would make us money of such sexual acts that you are claiming right now. Yet you're saying I would do it off stream for no money?
Yes.
You're retarded.
Oh my God. Because porn stars never have sex off.
See, a lot of boyfriends that deal with females in these situations, they don't understand females, but they do understand males, right? So they know that these guys like their girl, or they think that she's attractive, or they're flirting with her. So him knowing that, he thinks emotionally that she's buying into that and flirting back with those dudes, not thinking that she's thinking as a professional. Like she says at the end, like, why would I be dealing with them dudes off camera without getting paid? It sounds ridiculous. But he's not thinking like that because he thinks he knows what's going on because he's so caught up in his feelings. That was the beginning when he was warming up. She also does live streams, I guess, too, with doing OnlyFans. So she's live streaming as this whole, episode is happening of him getting all emotional and angry. Now, this next clip is going to show how he tries to show his manly side, right? How he tries to show that he's in control of all of this, like he's the boyfriend, he's the manager, but he's just not doing it in a player way at all. He's doing it in more of a feminine way in my eyes. I'm going to let y'all be the judge. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments.
Yeah, make it clear. Make it clear. Make it
Hey!
You did that to me.
You!
I'm trying to control my own stream.
Do not claw my hand. Do not claw my hand.
I'm not clawing your hand.
Last warning. Do not claw my hand.
Let's look at
You have literally long nails, bro. I didn't say you actually bled me. I just said stop doing that. Yeah, it's okay for you to lay hands on me.
I just want them to understand.
Yeah, you just want to grab my hand. Stop that.
This man is funny, dog. He is so caught up in his emotions because I believe he has zero emotion. When these boyfriends get these type of girlfriends, they really don't get no motion of their own. They just leech off to the girl, So now he don't got no motion. The girl got all the motion, and he's just the wingman to that. So he doesn't know how to act. So he thinks doing things like this is being manly. I think in the beginning of the clip, the girl was about to call him the P word. I believe she said,
Make it
Hey!
You did that to me.
You!
I'm trying to control my own stream.
yeah, that's what she said. That's what got that man exploding over there, boy. She talk like that on a regular. But there's more, trust me. She get tired of him, so she gonna start popping it even more and more and getting under this man's skin even more and more. And bruh gonna just keep exposing himself even more on why these type of females, these OnlyFans, these strippers, shouldn't partake in having a boyfriend.
Unokay with being observed.
Okay, great.
I'm unokay with you pointing the camera.
Well, then leave. I'm not going to follow you.
So you're literally just going to be super defiant, is that right?
Shit. Talk about problems. Hey, what the f*** is wrong with you, bro? Leave. You can move. You can go away.
I wasn't in camera view. You moved the camera view.
Bruh's just lost it. You know, he's lost all control of his brain. He don't know what to do to get back control of feeling like the man of the household. So he's sparing out, you know, running around, rushing her, you know, and she's just feeding into it. She understands she's live, so he really can't do much. So now I think the thing he's gonna do is try and embarrass her. So I think he takes over the live and try to do some embarrassing stuff. He has to take control of the emotions. So he's gonna do an embarrassing thing and get the girl crying and think that's some manly stuff, like somebody's supposed to be feeling sorry for him. Let's check it out.
Strongly enough, they have to swat.
I cannot deal with this anymore.
Can you imagine that?
Call your dad.
She's actually defending the guy who swatted her.
Call your
She's
dad.
like, well,
Call your dad. A Moritz.
you mean I
Call your dad.
catalyzed?
A Moritz.
You're saying I catalyzed? I
If you
catalyzed?
hate me, just me, please. It would be so much easier.
Random just
I
takes one
can't
off.
deal with this
Man,
anymore.
shut
Look, man, he got the girl over there breaking down on live. I think what he did is called the dad or called somebody, put the people all in their business, you know. Those boyfriends is gonna do that. They gonna put your family in your business, try to get your family on their side to agree. And he doing all this on live in front of thousands of people. She over there breaking down. You hear the damn computer talking about call her dad. You know, he's trying any angle, and he's gonna keep trying different angles. The next angle he gonna try is make the bride feel like she's on a guilt trip. He gonna try to make feel like everything is her fault because he can't control himself because he ain't got no motion for himself. And if he do got some motions for himself, that's what he need to be doing. He shouldn't be worrying about what she doing with clients or on her live. As long as everything's running like a well-oiled machine, he should be okay. But boyfriends can't do that, especially when they dealing with OnlyFans and strippers that's in that field of work. Now let's watch this next clip and see how he tried to guilt trip the lady into making her feel like she's the reason the police came and she wasn't concerned about their dogs.
Yep.
Okay, sure. You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Normally,
No, I'm in a sane one, Nick,
No.
and you were in an insane mindset.
No, you're just, something is mentally unhinged for you right now because normally
No, it's literally you. You are unhinged.
when you know that we're being swatted, you're at least concerned for the dogs, and you're almost
I was
gleeful.
not concerned in this case because one, I know that the dogs aren't in here, so there's nothing for me to be concerned, and I know that they aren't free on the
Yeah,
outside.
they're like on the patio, and then
Either on the patio concealed.
Trumps can jump over things.
I don't have to be concerned if I didn't hear a shot go off. There's nothing for me to be.
This man think he getting swatted. He think like they just prank calling the police to their house. Like he ain't just exposing himself on the camera, acting crazy for people to, be worried about this girl that goes live and is an OnlyFans model. But what I want y'all to notice is how he's trying to play the guilt trip on her. How he's trying to flip the script, Even though he created all the madness, it was her fault for not, thinking of the dogs. And he's spazzing out, and they making good money. He about to break down. I'm about to show the clip where he break down the numbers. And I think what he's really mad about is because the OnlyFans number done dropped ever since she started doing this live stream. But that's still not a reason to explode and, you know, get out of character or get all of your emotions over the female because you have no motion. You're still supposed to keep yourself composed and explain to the young female, like, look, ever since you've been doing this, there's been the numbers, and then y'all come up with a solution. This for sure ain't the solution. But watch, let's check this next clip out and see how he breaks down the numbers.
We have a kick contract. And we still do OnlyFans. She does, right? The amount of money we make with both, with the exception of the last 2 months, has always been less than what OnlyFans alone used to make in 22 and 23. 2022 and 2023 and 2021. Back then, OnlyFans often hit a monthly of $2 million. Currently, last month we did over 2, but this month and every other month under the Kick contract, Kick plus OnlyFans, did about 1.2 to 1.3.
So they playing in the M's, and he want to play around in his feelings. It don't make no sense, y'all. Why is he telling the chat they numbers? You know what I mean? What type of man that's dealing with females that's in that type of lifestyle tells everybody their business? You know, he's been telling us he thinks going to the chat and talking about their numbers is going to give him some sympathy. You know, he more worried about getting sympathy from the live chat than she is. To keep it real with you, I could keep showing more of the video, but it's just gonna be more of the same shit. The moral of the story is the females that are choosing to be within the sex working industry don't need to be trying to look for a boyfriend. I believe they need to be having a pimp man. The stereotypes of a pimp man is he's abusive, and we just witnessed a square boyfriend being emotionally abusive and somewhat physical abusive, right? The pimp man is not caught up in his emotions, trying to be emotional abusive to the female that's choosing the lifestyle. The pimp man is only trying to keep the female focused at what she chose within being in this lifestyle. Hey man, that's where that saying comes from. It ain't easy, but somebody gotta do it. But you know I had to slide in and drop some game from the GrassRoots on this thing. Hey, if you know somebody that knows somebody that's like-minded, make sure you tell them to subscribe to Durable Minds. I'll holla.
You can keep the bullshit, I'll take all the money. You can keep the bullshit, I'll take all the money. You can keep the bullshit, I'll take all the money. I had to make
Illustrating the ism.
whole lot of tank shit, man. The South, East in here too, man. This shit slap like pimp pants. This shit slap like pimp pants.